Hey gang, it's Loren from Childress, and we're down at Charlie Brown Park in Florida, Illinois, and we're looking at some great cars here. And that's Wild Bill. I finally got him out of the house and got the olds out instead of bringing out the Stingray. Good looking olds he's got there. But the Clay County Cruisers, they put the show on down here in the Charlie Brown Park. It's a great little show. I really love it. I like to come down here. Really great cars. I think we had like 80 cars that day. And beautiful two-door Chevy there. Really nice car. Little T bucket. Kind of like the looks of that. To get droves little, got them EA plates on them. Got a Camaro. It's at 67, 68. But they good on the Camaros and them Corvettes and that, but it's a nice looking Camaro, nice looking Corvette, and it's for sale too. So if a guy needs a Corvette, there's one right there. Get a hold of me so I can get your name, number. Now this next car we're going to look at, guy, I ran across this gentleman owns it about a year and a half ago, and it's 27 years doing this. 27-year project. So he bought it over in St. Louis. When he drove it back across the Poplar Street Bridge, it was dropping acorns and walnuts out of it, and people was passing him, honking and shaking their fist at him. He's done a great job. He's got a beautiful paint job on it. Got a little chrome under the motor there, buddy. She looks good. I tell you what. I told him we need to sit down and have a talk. He can tell me about what took him 27 years to do it, but hopefully he can tell me about it really quick. But all I can say is kudos, buddy. It's a great looking car. Convertible RS. This one here was an estate car, and it's all original. He had nothing done to her. She's all original, and they come out around, I think, out around St. Louis someplace. If you look at it real close, you can see they haven't hardly cleaned it up a bit. Looks like the day they picked her up. Nothing wrong with that. Originality. Got those seats, look how the seats are. But hey, that's what happened when you get a car this old, Hey, things like that happen to them. Pretty forward. This red Mustang here, the gentleman that drives it, I've seen him in a few shows. Now, this Fairlane 500, I'll tell you, man, it's beautiful. That black and that pink together. Got a Continental kit on it. It's a wonderful looking car. I really like it. Nice little Ford pickup. Say it's somebody's everyday driver. Instead of that, we got a Cobra 2. Yeah, we don't see many of these Cobra 2s around. This one here runs around that neck of the woods, as I'd say. I've seen it down there several times. And at one point in my life, I was wanting a Cobra 2, but didn't have the money to buy one. Got a couple of Studebakers here we're going to look at. And this one here is just a really fine example. I mean, just white and just spotless. Beautiful car. This other one's Studebaker Lark Wagon. You don't see a lot of these wagons, but that black and that red, they go really good together, I think. Just a wonderful car. I've seen that car around before. It seemed like it had a picnic outfit in the back of it. It was black and red, kind of matched it, so it was a really neat looking thing. The orange and that color just goes great together. Nice little convertible as well. There's a nice looking Ford Crown Vic. Got Continental kit on the back there. Black and white, really sharp. Really sharp. Little GTO. Pretty little car. Really pretty little car. We'll look here in a second because you got this little bit of chrome under the hood. Now here we got a Caprice. Now someone tell me what the difference between a Caprice and Impala is. Me and Wild Bill argued about it. And I don't know. So someone would happen to know, drop me a line here at loren@shinewars.com and explain what a Caprice is and what an Impala is and what's the difference in them. They just look like the same car, and I love them. I just love that body style. And he's got a little bit of chrome under the hood. Makes it look nice. That red and that chrome will go good. Like I was saying a second ago, this old goat, she's got a little chrome under her too. Yeah, I don't know how these guys keep that stuff polished up. That would have to really, really take a lot of time. Lots of time. But it makes it beautiful, beautiful cars. There's a Fairlane retractable hardtop. Well, I think they're really, really neat. I don't know who came up with the idea of them. They're big boats to start with. And then the roof folds back into the trunk. You know, just they say there's mile cable underneath that trunk to make sure that rolls back like it's supposed to. It's a really nice car. You really need to watch them run that back and forth. Here's a Firebird. Kind of got in a row there of them, and there's Trans Am. Nice looking little Trans Am. That's our friend Nick Stokes' Ford Lightning. Well, I think always shines, always looks good. Nick, he does a good job with that. Parked next to this nice pretty red truck. I think that's a GMC. Might be a Chevy. I can't tell too apart. There's no thing on it. There's another red Trans Am. Boy, she's a pretty one. Then you get this old Camaro. I like these old Camaros, the early 70 Camaros. I think they're really sharp. Really sharp. We got us a Chevelle SS. You know, seems to be like an abundance of Chevelles. It's got old Kragers on it, so it kind of kicks her back into, you know, the year. I'd say that was probably a 71, maybe a 72. Really nice looking car. Seemed to me like red was a color for Chevelles. This young man that was driving this car, we talked to him a little bit, and he said that he's just getting into car showing, and said he knew his car wasn't the best in the world, but he's working on it. And I told him that's what he had to do. He said just take your time and work on it, and fix what you can when you can, because I know how that goes. But he doesn't have a bad start on it, and I think he's got his mind in the right way that he wants to do something. I think we'll see it one of these days. It'll look really nice. Now, it's a pretty forest, I don't know what color green you want to call it, called forest green. But look at the chrome on the front of that. You know that bumper and then that grill? Oh my God. That is a giant thing. Of course, it's a step side too, so that's a plus in my book. I like them step sides. Just a pretty little Chevy truck. Now here's something rare. That little Dodge convertible truck. You don't see any of them. Here's something really rare. It's a Talladega, 69 Talladega. I think it had a 429 in it. You don't see many Talladegas. They look like Torinos, but they're not. They're Talladegas. They got a little key by the door handle on a little plate. But the gentleman said he got it out of Florida. Looked for a long time to find one. Finally found it. Then, of course, we got our 69 Charger. Looks really sharp. We got a white vinyl top on it. I always kind of laugh about them big muscle cars and their vinyl tops. I don't know. Got a pretty old 67 coupe. Pretty little car. Then there's an Olds 442. Me and Bill, we talked at length about this because, you know, his is a Hurst Olds and this is a 442. We talked about them. There's a Monte Carlo. Good looking little Monte Carlo. Here's an Impala. Pretty yellow banana colored Impala. She looks good though in yellow. Like I said, I just like that body style. Very few Impala body styles that I not like. Then, you know, of course, Camaro 55 Chevy. What else can you say about it? Beautiful. Got a little good chrome underneath there, you know, just enough to make her go bling. That's a little good looking car. Really good looking car. Now this little Nova, it's an SS, and it's got more chrome under the hood than any car I think I've ever seen. And I don't know how the gentleman that owns it keeps it clean, but man, it's a beautiful car. It's black, and all that chrome just makes just for an eye-popping thing. Man, it's a lot of chrome. Then we got Firebird over here. I like them old Firebirds. Like that front end makes me think of a GTO when it sticks out there. And then here's Le Mans. A lot of people take these Le Mans and they clone them into goats. You know, you look the grill in front of this and then in front of that Firebird, they kind of look about the same. They have that pointy nose they got on them. Kind of make me think of a Chevelle too, the front of them does. With them headlights like that. Here's just a newer Camaro. That gentleman usually drives a Corvette. Here we are back at another Chevelle SS. And this little MG, this is a really old MG. Nice looking little car, man. It's got a mile long hood and a foot long trunk. It was really something else. We seen it earlier, had the hood open on it. We seen a little motor in it. Not much there to, for, you know, doesn't need a big motor. There's not much to it. Not much to it at all. Then there's no international pickup. You don't see a lot of these old international pickups around. Kind of been lowered a little bit. Here's something we talked to this gentleman. This VW, it's a VW camper, and he said that he took it out to Colorado one time on vacation. And he said it only took him one vacation in it. They decided not to take it again, but he said it was sure an adventure in it. And he says he has a lot of fun, and everything in it's original, and everything in it works, which really makes it something unique about that. But really neat little machine. We looked at it close. I kind of stopped and took a little longer to look on this one than I usually would because it's a Mach 1, yeah, not a 69 or 70, but hey, it's an 02 or an 03 Mach 1. Yellow. If it had been red, it'd really set me off. But it's got a shaker on it. Still got the window sticker in her. It was pretty low miles. Now, I don't know. It's neat to look at. Then we jumped over here and we saw some motorcycles. We only had 4 motorcycles. That's our friends there. We see him a lot of places. He got like over 200 skulls on that motorcycle. That Green Ninja was a nice looking bike. It was really nice. All 4 of them. I don't know, man. It would have been hard to pick a winner out of them 4. Now we're going to look at some club cars that belong to the Clay County Cruisers. That's always nice to see their cars. I always park them off to one side, so everybody can go look at them. A little Mustang, another Chevy, 2-door, big old Galaxy. I think it had a 390 in it, convertible. It's a long boat. A little red Nova, nice looking little car, pretty good looking. Back to a black Crown Vic. That's a beautiful car. There's a Monte Carlo. That's an SS. And here's our old friends. Nothing. Noel, the Boulevard Bomber. You got her up for sale, so if you guys want a nice truck right here, we got one. Really nice truck. Catch up with me and I can get you in touch with him. And of course there's Noel's truck. And then, there they are. There's the gang. I like sitting with them guys. We have a lot of fun talking and everything. Nice little Corvette. I like the 4 headlights. Not many of them. I think I was one of you that had 4 headlights. There's the old Falcon. Everybody loves a Falcon. Well, maybe not everybody, but kind of special in my heart. There's Chevelle. And hey, we come back around here.